So some people on YouTube have been asking me what I do for my power. So I just have a power line that comes out here done by extension cord. And I know it's not the safest way, but for 5-6 months that this is running out of the year, it's about as good as it gets. And this is what I use for a power box. This is what I put down to put my power supplies in. I just make a couple of cuts in the corners for the cords to go in and out of. And under here, and I'm going to change this next year, I think. I think I'm actually going to put in a 4x4 post and run an actual power supply maybe in the years to come. And in here, all I have is just a surge protector laying in a box. Right now, the pond's off duty. There'd be a whole lot of other stuff going on. And I'll just put this surge protector down in the box like that. And then make sure there's no cracks. Of course, there isn't. There's a brand new lid. Just snap it on there like that. And then I take this old cat litter box, flip it upside down, put it on top, just like that. Put a brick on it. And that's it. So the rest of what I've got to do is I've got to take, there's bricks down in there, and I've got to take those bricks off out of the pond, so that way when it freezes, a brick doesn't get caught in the ice, chunk of ice, and then tries to rub against the bottom of the liner and creates a puncture in the liner. And the other thing is this here is my feed line that feeds everything. That feeds that waterfall over there. And I've got to take off the adapter on here for my waterfall. And there's a rubber O-ring that goes on there that hooks to my waterfall box. And my waterfall box sits on that stone. Probably the part of this that I've never showed is that is my actual drain for my pond. And that's the overflow drain that drains the pond. I probably have never shown this before, but that runs clear down by the house and clear around the corner. It runs into another drain that runs out into a ditch, and it keeps all this drained out. So keeps it from overflowing. One of the worst things that can happen is this pond would flood and water would get out and go under this liner and start to raise up the bottom of the liner, flooding. And then you got to reset the liner. And that could take a whole pond season to do. You can see my water quality is still pretty good yet, but won't look like that in the spring of this year, guarantee you. 2019, early March when I come out here, this water will be so mucky and so dirty from the winter. Yeah. And I like to keep the debris from the apple tree cleaned out like that right there. Because what that does is it decays in the bottom of your pond, and what it does is it releases gases and destroys your water quality. And I didn't know that the first year, and I left some stuff the first year on the deep end. Yeah, and my water quality the next year wasn't so hot all year long, but with a lot of water purifiers and stuff, I got it cleaned up. So that's it.